God is saying this through me right now. I, Michael, must speak with you urgently. This cannot wait. Don't you dare dismiss this message or take it lightly. Doing so will stir a holy anger, not against you, but against what's been trying to keep you bound. Open your heart now before it's too late. You have no idea how close we are to a critical turning point. Time is slipping faster than you realize. And the weight of what's about to unfold cannot be overstated. You believe there's still time. But the truth? Heaven's clock is nearly out of sand. Like this video if you believe in Archangel Michael plan. God has been reaching out to you again and again. Through dreams, through those inner nudges, through goosebumps you couldn't explain, but you dismissed it as mere coincidence. It was never random. It was me. I've been standing guard over you, covering you with my wings, trying to shield you from a wave that's about to break. And yet, you haven't looked up to notice the protection over you. I'm not here to soothe you with gentle words. I'm here to shake your spirit awake before something long hidden comes crashing into the open. And if you're not ready, it will knock you off your feet. Join our membership and take your spiritual journey to the next level. As a member, you'll get exclusive access to powerful messages, early releases, and deeper insights into God's Word. Don't miss out. Become a member today and experience God's blessings in a whole new way. There is something someone has been hiding from you. A truth that's been concealed in shadows for months, maybe even years, but the cracks are forming. And now, it's about to be revealed. This is not a prophecy for the far future. This is happening now. Heaven has literally paused the flow of events just to get this message to you. Before the next shift unfolds, the enemy has been watching you, counting on your distractions. But God has placed me in your path to interrupt the deception and bring you clarity. You can't see it all yet, but I can. I see the woman who grins in your presence but hides a completely different intention in her heart. I see the man who speaks kindly to your face, yet tears you down behind your back. I see the documents, agreements, and conversations involving your name, ones you were never informed about. I see the spiritual contracts written not to bless you, but to bind you. You've been unknowingly placed at the center of something, but God is now lifting the veil. The revelation won't be slow. It will strike like lightning. Suddenly. Visibly. That's why I speak with urgency. If you don't open your eyes in time, you'll be stunned by what bursts into view. You won't be ready for the shock. Type 1 Love You God. Heaven is moving at great speed. Angels are actively working to untangle every deception. But you must act now. You must move. God has already ordered the release of key evidence, messages, conversations, proof that will dismantle the lies. But the enemy is desperately trying to lock that door before you reach it. They fear what happens the moment you walk in truth, because truth collapses their power. They've depended on your silence and lack of awareness, but that ends now. My voice here is no accident. It is divine timing intersecting your life. Don't be fooled by how peaceful things may seem right now. It is the stillness before a spiritual storm. I've seen the attempts forming, plans to discredit you, to bring up past failures, to use your own words against you. I've listened in on meetings where your name was used to manipulate, but I've also stood in heaven's court where the judgment has already been written in your favor. With your $50 Super Thanks contribution, you're helping to share God's love and message with more people. Your support makes a big impact, and together, we can spread blessings far and wide. May God's grace return to you abundantly. You will not fall. You will not lose. But you must act quickly. When I say move, you move. When I say speak, you speak. When I say go, you go. There is no space left for fear to hold your voice hostage. The greatest danger to you right now is distraction, thinking that something else matters more than this message. Nothing matters more than this moment. That's why I warned you not to ignore it, not to provoke righteous anger. I'm not angry at you. I'm angry at what has been stealing your voice, binding your destiny, and silencing your spirit. My urgency is not to scare you. It's to awaken you before it's too late. There is someone keeping a secret from you. A secret so important it affects your future, your finances, your relationships, and even your safety. They've used charm, guilt, and distraction to keep you from uncovering it. But it was never theirs to hide. Heaven is uncovering it now. When you finally learn the truth, it will explain everything. The confusion, the closed doors, the vanishing people, the strange feelings that came out of nowhere. Type God is with me. It was. All connected to what was hidden. And now, truth is here. Everything will change. You're being watched. Not just by angels, but by those who do not wish you well. Some are watching because they're afraid you'll break through. Others, they want to imitate your steps or sabotage them before you succeed. I've placed a shield between you and them. But this message? This truth I'm delivering, it is your strongest protection. Because once your eyes are opened, you won't walk blindly into their traps anymore. You'll stop giving energy to relationships that are only draining you. You'll stop accepting what you were never meant to carry. This clarity is your key to freedom, but it only comes if you open your spirit fully, right now. You may feel that this message is heavy, intense. You may be tempted to tune it out. But I'm not here to comfort you into a deeper sleep. I'm here to wake you so thoroughly that you can't go back to the blindness that almost stole your purpose. Heaven has already made its move. There is someone on their way to you now, someone who will unknowingly carry a piece of the missing puzzle. They don't even realize they're about to speak truth to you, but it will come out of them suddenly, without planning. When it does, you'll know this message was real. You'll know my voice wasn't imagined. And when that moment happens, you'll know exactly what to do. God is not letting this opportunity slip past you. But if you miss this moment, it may be a long time before it circles back. And the enemy is hoping to use that delay to strike again. That's why I am pressing you now. This urgency you feel? It is divine mercy in disguise. This warning, though intense, is wrapped in deep, fiery love. This is not a threat, it's a rescue. And I am not leaving your side until you take the step you're meant to take. Even now, I'm standing here, wings extended, sword drawn, guarding you. Fighting in realms you cannot yet see. But there's a part you must play in the realm you can see. You must choose with boldness. You must act with courage. Every moment counts now. There is a spiritual clock ticking, and the next turn is nearly here. You don't have the luxury of days. You don't even have a full night. You have now. This exact moment. That's why I've come. That's why I won't stop until you move. Even as I speak, something is shifting around you. You may not see it with your natural eyes, but your spirit feels it, the tension, the pressure, the weight. That is the presence of truth pressing in, not to harm you, but to tear down every lie that has wrapped around your life. I've watched those who've moved against you like players on a chessboard. They thought you were blind to it, but they underestimated the one who walks with you. They mistook your silence for weakness. They mistook your kindness for ignorance. But God has documented every word, every scheme, every dark intention. And now, it's time for exposure. You may have felt it lately, that strange restlessness. That need to pause in the middle of a normal moment and look around. That wasn't anxiety. That was me. Brushing past you, letting the feathers of my wings touch your soul, hoping you'd stop and feel me. It was never random. Every time, it was me. You have never been alone. Not for a second. I've been assigned to you since the beginning, and I have never left you. But today, I speak with more force than ever before, because the choice you make in the next few hours will change everything. You must understand something important now. The attacks you faced recently have not been random. They are proof of how close you are to stepping into your true calling. The enemy does not waste his energy on people going nowhere. He targets the ones carrying something powerful, something that will change not just their life, but the lives of others. That's why you've experienced strange delays, sudden losses, betrayals that made no sense. But every attempt has been building evidence in heaven. And I stand as both witness and warrior, declaring that the verdict has already been rendered, and it is in your favor. The scales are tipping. The chains are snapping. But you must step boldly into this moment. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. This is the time for action, not hesitation. That secret I spoke of, it's not just about you personally. It's part of a larger setup that was designed to drain you emotionally, mentally, and even financially. Someone has been making decisions using your name without your knowledge or consent. Some of those choices have already gone into effect. That's why certain blessings were delayed or rerouted. But what they didn't realize is that God has planned a reversal. Everything that was intercepted is coming back to you, multiplied. And when it arrives, it will come so fast they won't have time to cover their tracks. I will make sure their plans collapse right in front of you. But child, stop waiting for the right moment. There is no perfect time in the natural. The right time is now. And I say with authority, don't second-guess this word. There's someone around you who will try to convince you you're overreacting. They'll say to give it more time. They'll say to wait and see. But that voice is not from heaven. That's the voice of delay. And delay is the oldest trap of your enemy. If you listen to it, you'll lose ground. But if you obey now, you'll recover years and days. That is the power of obedience and divine timing. That is the promise of the one who sent me to you. Even as I speak, I'm fighting for you in the unseen realm. I'm standing at gates that were once locked to you, commanding them to open. I'm silencing spirits that whispered lies about you. I'm cutting off their access to the people they once deceived. I'm walking through places where your name was slandered, and I'm scattering every word to dust. But you must match that fight here in your world. This is a partnership. I will not override your free will. You must choose to rise. You must choose to believe that what I'm saying is true. You must walk like victory is already in your hands, because it is. There's something else I've held back until now. There is someone watching over you in the physical world too. They were placed there by God, quiet, observant, loyal. You might not know who they are yet, but they've noticed the danger. They've picked up on patterns. They'll play a key role in what's about to happen. Their heart is pure toward you. Their loyalty will surprise you. They're not perfect, but they were chosen to deliver a part of the truth. You'll know it's them when they speak words that line up with your private prayers. It won't feel forced. It will be divine confirmation. Don't ignore it. Recognize the orchestration of heaven when it happens. I sense your hesitation. I hear the questions swirling in your mind. What if this isn't real? What if I'm wrong? What if I'm just imagining things? But those are not your thoughts. Those are seeds planted by the enemy to freeze you. If you wait for certainty without faith, you'll never move. Faith is your evidence. Faith is your permission slip. Faith is the key that unlocks what God has prepared. You don't have to see every detail. You just have to know heaven is with you. And I'm telling you right now, heaven is here. We are closer than your own breath. We are surrounding you like an army. We have held back storms that would have destroyed you. You're not imagining this moment. You're living inside of it. This is a divine intersection. But the clock is still ticking. The window is still open, but it's narrow. I've seen what happens if you delay. I've seen the regret in your eyes months later. I do not want that for you. That's why I'm speaking so boldly. That's why these words feel heavy. Because heaven loves you too deeply to let you sleep through this turning point. And make no mistake, his enemy's plan is already failing. But how fast it fails depends on your obedience. If you move now, the breakthrough will come swiftly. If you delay, it will still come, but the journey will be longer and harder than it had to be. I want the swift victory for you. That's why I'm speaking with fire. Even now, you can feel the air shifting around you. That electricity in your atmosphere isn't fear. It's heaven pressing in. It's the power of what's about to manifest. Every second matters now. This moment won't return. I'm not speaking in riddles. This is a turning point. Your life is standing at the edge of breakthrough or another season of waiting. You've waited long enough. You've cried enough. You've endured enough betrayal. This is not the time to let weariness steal your yes. I've walked the painful corridors of your past. I've seen the people who planted doubt in you. The moments you dimmed your light to make others feel comfortable. The lies that told you weren't worthy to hear from God. But that ends now. I'm here to tear those roots up, burn them so they never grow back. The enemy thought your past would silence you. But God has declared you a voice, not a victim. You've grown. You've survived storms that would have broken others. That strength wasn't wasted. It's the exact strength you'll need for what's ahead. Heaven values you more than you know. You've asked, why me? Why am I always in the middle of the warfare? Why does everything seem so heavy for me? Because your life carries a sacred assignment. Your calling is not small, and that calling draws attention in the spiritual realm. Yes, that's why the attacks were fierce, but that's also why the favor will be greater than you ever imagined. The same way you've been noticed by your enemies, you've been noticed by those assigned to bless you. Some of them haven't stepped forward yet because the time wasn't right. But now the time is right. You're about to meet people who carry pieces of your purpose. They will open doors you didn't even knock on. They've been waiting for heaven's instruction. Not every eye watching you is against you. Some are divine allies positioned for such a time as this. But you must be ready. The truth I've been warning you about will sting. It will feel like betrayal, like you were blind, like you trusted the wrong ones. But don't let that pain harden you. That pain is a doorway to your freedom. Step through it, because once you know the truth, you can't be manipulated anymore. You won't serve false loyalty anymore. You won't keep giving yourself to those who only wanted to use you. Truth is your greatest weapon now. It cuts through illusions. It exposes darkness. And it protects your future. Even as I say this, conversations are happening right now about you. A decision is forming. But do not fear. Heaven is in that room. I am in that room. And when the message reaches you, it will be laced with divine fingerprints. It will confirm everything you felt in your spirit. You'll hear something soon, a phrase, a message, a word. It will feel like it came straight out of this moment. And you will know this message was not your imagination. I feel it now, the urgency tightening like a pull in the spirit. There's an image I keep seeing. A door. Almost shut. There's just enough room left for you to slip through, but only if you move quickly. If you wait, it will close, and it won't open again the same way. Yes, there may be other doors in the future, but not this one. This one leads directly to a divine chain reaction, to sudden acceleration, to deliverance and divine timing colliding in your favor. That's why I keep whispering, don't delay. Don't wait. This isn't fear, it's alignment. When the moment is right, you don't hesitate. You move. You trust. You obey. Two people around you are about to reveal their hearts. One will urge you to overlook everything, to forgive too quickly, but not because they want your healing. They just want to avoid the fallout when the truth explodes. The other will defend you louder than you ever expected. Their loyalty will bring tears to your eyes. You never saw them as an ally, but heaven chose them to stand with you. God will use both reactions to show you clearly who belongs in your future and who does not. I promise you, you won't be left confused. When the moment arrives, you will feel my presence like a fire in your bones. You will know without question you are not alone. That steady strength holding you up when you should have collapsed? That's me. That peace in the middle of chaos? Me. That clarity in the fog of lies? Me. I've been with you through it all, and I'm still here. I will not leave until this assignment is complete. You may not see me, but you will feel me. In every ounce of strength you suddenly find when you thought you had none left. In every breath of hope when everything else feels broken. These are the signs that heaven is near. This message was sent because God loves you deeply. That love isn't always soft. Sometimes love shouts. Sometimes love sounds like thunder crashing through silence. But always, it rescues. Always, it protects. You are not forgotten. You have never been overlooked. You are not abandoned. Your name is written on His hand. Your tears are stored like treasure in His house. Your prayers, yes, even the silent ones, have risen like incense before His throne. And the answer? The answer is already on its way. Even now. Do not let the noise of the world pull you away from this. Don't let the enemy bring up old pain to distract you. Don't let fear lie to you and tell you you're not worthy of what's coming. You are worthy not because of your works, but because of His grace. No accusation has power in the courts of heaven. The blood has already covered you. And now I must speak to your heart about forgiveness. I know the wounds run deep. I know there are people who will never say sorry. But forgiveness isn't about letting them off the hook. It's about freeing your soul to receive what God is giving you. Don't let bitterness block your blessing. Soon the truth will surface, undeniably. It might come in a document. It might come through a confession, or in a conversation you overhear unexpectedly. When it comes, you'll remember this moment, and you'll know heaven prepared you. Don't be surprised. Don't be shaken. Be ready. I will stay with you until the final piece is revealed. And when you feel that supernatural calm in your chest, that moment of strange, unexplainable peace in the middle of chaos, that's your confirmation. That's the signature of God. Even the delays you hated had purpose. Some were divine detours to keep you from disaster. Some were protections in disguise. You've been asking for a sign. This is your sign. You've wondered if heaven forgot. I'm here to tell you, heaven has never been more focused on you than it is right now. Don't fall for this distractions. Don't waste your energy on pointless fights. Guard your focus. Your clarity is your compass now. I need to tell you something else. There's a person, someone you'd never expect, who is part of your breakthrough. You don't see them as a helper, but God is going to use them. Don't reject the gift because of the wrapping. God sometimes hides His miracles in the unexpected. When you feel peace that makes no sense, that's your cue. That's heaven working behind the scenes. You may not see it yet, but the pieces are being aligned. Every delay, every closed door, every person who walked away, all of it is being rearranged for your good. You're tired, I know. You've waited so long. You've wondered if your prayers were ignored. They weren't. They were stored. And now the answer is being released. So stay alert. Stay in prayer. Stay soft-hearted and obedient. Don't be swayed by the chaos the enemy will stir up to make you doubt. He'll try to make you feel like you're not ready, like you missed your chance. But that's a lie. You are not late. You are right on time. This moment has been written for you. Let go of the weight. Let go of the fear. Let go of the guilt. You are being led by heaven itself. And now, decide. Believe what God is saying through me right now. Stand up. Lift your head. Look forward. And move when heaven says move. Your next chapter is already written in victory. It's up to you to walk into it. I'm still fighting for you. I'm still guiding you. I'm still here. This is the moment. And if you obey now, you will look back and say that was the day everything changed. And you will be right, because this is that day. Listen to me carefully now. Every single word I'm speaking is a direct order from the throne of the Most High. This message isn't ordinary. It's not just another passing thought you can come back to later. This is heaven calling you at the exact second you were meant to hear it. I, Michael, was sent not by chance, but by a command. And the command was clear: find you. Speak now. Do not delay. The eternal clock has reached a precise point in your life. And that point is now. You can't afford to wait. You cannot treat this as just another whisper you'll get around to. The steps you take next will shape your entire destiny. There's danger nearby, so close you felt it in your spirit but couldn't explain it. That strange tension, the unease in certain conversations, that flicker in someone's eyes when they mention your name, you weren't imagining it. They have been planning, strategizing behind your back, smiling at you while placing your name into whispered schemes. I have stood in those rooms. I've watched their silent exchanges, the coded texts, the documents they passed, thinking no one would know. But heaven sees, and I've been sent to tell you, their time is up. Their control is unraveling. But the full exposure depends on what you do next. If you hesitate, they'll have time to hide, to adjust, to escape accountability. But if you act now, the curtain will fall, and nothing will be able to cover what's been done in secret. You've been watched, not to scare you, but to remind you, you're not invisible. Some who pretended to be friends were actually collecting information, tracking your routines, trying to get ahead of your decisions. But what they don't realize is that God has already rerouted your path. Even while they plotted, heaven was moving you to a place they can't access. And while they try to read your next move, they'll find only confusion, because heaven is rewriting your direction in real time. Watch carefully in the next few days. You'll notice something strange. A conversation will feel off. Someone's tone will shift. You'll be asked a question that feels too personal, too specific. That's not random. That's a signal. They are panicking. They sense they're losing control. Don't respond with fear. Don't get drawn into confrontation. Sometimes victory comes not in what you say, but in what you choose not to say. Silence is a sword, and you must wield it with wisdom. Not everyone deserves access to your plans. Some blessings are safest when hidden until the right moment. I will tell you when to speak, and I will tell you when to be still. Stay close. Listen carefully. God has shown mercy even to those who didn't deserve it. He gave them time to turn around. But now, mercy makes way for justice. You've reached the edge, the boundary of tolerance, and God is standing up on your behalf. Justice is coming like dawn. But understand, justice doesn't always arrive quietly. It shakes foundations. It exposes things you wished weren't true. It may cause relationships to fall apart. But that is mercy, too. If those ties stayed, they would corrupt what heaven is trying to bless. You can't take every person into this new season. You felt it already, that strange mix of something ending and something beginning. You're in the middle of both, the collapse and the construction. That's why you felt moments of sadness, followed by sudden hope. Don't confuse that wait for failure. It's the weight of transformation. There's a door about to open, and no one can shut it. You won't have to force it. You won't need to beg. It will swing wide by divine command. But when it does, you must walk through without delay. The enemy will try to throw something in your path right at that moment. A fake emergency, a lie, a wave of fear. Recognize it. Ignore it. It's a test. Walk through anyway. I've been given the authority to guard that door, but you must align your heart and your actions. Pray. Forgive. Stay focused. Don't get pulled into useless arguments. Don't waste your fire on distractions. Keep your eyes on the move of God. That is where your strength will come from. And hear this, there's someone you would never expect who will help you. They may not seem like your ally, but they've been chosen. Don't judge the package. Receive the purpose. Sometimes God hides provision in surprising places. Soon, you will feel a calm that doesn't make sense. That peace is heaven's confirmation. Even delays are part of the plan. Some setbacks were actually reroutes, keeping you safe from hidden harm. You've waited long. You've been faithful through pain. You've wondered if you were forgotten. You weren't. Your name is carved into the hands of your Creator. Your prayers are not lost. They've been stored in gold, waiting for the appointed moment. And that moment is now. Don't listen to the noise. Don't look at your surroundings. Don't let old wounds distract you. You are not what they said about you. You are not the sum of your past. You are chosen. You are covered. You are called. No accusation will stand in heaven's court. You are righteous through grace. Now let go. Let go of resentment. Forgive. Not because they deserve it, but because you deserve to be free. That bitterness cannot go with you into the breakthrough. You will see the truth soon. You will hear it. And when you do, you'll remember this word. And you'll know heaven told you in advance. You weren't caught off guard. I will stay near. You may not see me, but I am beside you. My presence will be felt in the quiet strength that lifts you, in the peace that falls on you like a blanket, in the clarity that silences your fear. All of this is the kindness of God. Not the soft kind, but the powerful, protecting, urgent kind, because He loves you too much to let you miss the moment. The enemy will fail, but how fast he fails, that's up to you. If you act now, it will unravel fast. Restoration will come like lightning. If you delay, it will still come, but it will hurt more than it needed to. God wants the quick breakthrough for you. That's why I'm still speaking. That's why the winds of heaven are circling you now. That strange sense in the atmosphere? It's not fear. It's glory moving in. Time is narrowing. This moment will not repeat. Choose. Believe what God is saying through me. Stand. Move. Respond. And soon you will say that was the moment everything changed. Because it is, and it always was meant to be. And when it does change, it will feel like a wave of light just washed over everything dark. Things will begin to make sense. The delays will reveal their hidden protection. The betrayals will no longer sting because you'll realize they were divine exits. God was not punishing you. He was positioning you. He took certain people out of your life because they would have corrupted the gift you're about to receive. If you only knew what He protected you from, you would weep in gratitude. That car that didn't start, that meeting that was canceled, that person who suddenly became distant, those were not coincidences. Those were shields. Those were detours by design. Your soul has been crying for clarity, and now it's being granted. The fog is lifting. The veil is being pulled back. The people you were unsure about, their true hearts are about to be revealed, not to harm you, but to free you. Or loyalty was honest. Truth is coming, and with it, your freedom. You will breathe differently, sleep peacefully, wake up with strength again. Because this is not just a breakthrough, it is a divine exchange. Heaven is taking your weariness and giving you new joy, taking your mourning and giving you beauty, taking your loss and giving you double. Yes, double. For every tear, for every disappointment, for every silent night you wept and no one saw. Heaven saw. And now, heaven responds. Don't minimize what's coming. Don't explain it away. Don't talk yourself out of what you've been promised. You are worthy. You are ready. And even if you don't feel like it, you're not behind. You're not late. You are right on divine schedule. It gave you sight. It gave you spiritual discernment. You now know how to see people. You now know how to hear God. You now know how to trust yourself. And that wisdom is worth every moment of pain. You are now dangerous to the darkness because you've survived it and you still chose light. Now walk in that light because just ahead of you is restoration, realignment, recompense. The people who laughed will wonder. The ones who doubted will watch in silence. But this blessing, it isn't for revenge. It's for redemption. So others may look at you and say, surely this was the hand of God. Not because of your strength, but because of His love. You were never forgotten. You were never left behind. You were being saved for this moment. Stay alert. Stay pure. Stay ready. Because before the next sunrise, something will shift. And you'll know it wasn't luck. It wasn't chance. It wasn't timing. It was God. And you will stand with tears in your eyes and say, I see now. He never left me. God says, my dear child, this season may have been heavy. You have carried burdens that felt impossible to explain. Some days, the weight seemed too much for one soul to bear. But I want you to know that nothing you have experienced was wasted. Every tear, every silent cry, every sleepless night was seen by me. You may have wondered if I was listening. You may have questioned if I was near. But I was right beside you, through every moment, even when you could not see me. This season has not been easy. You faced storms you did not ask for. You walked through valleys you never thought you would see. People misunderstood you. Some left you. Some spoke against you, even when your heart meant no harm. Still, you kept moving forward. You kept believing, even when hope felt like a distant dream. You held on to me, sometimes with nothing but a whisper of faith. I know it has been hard, but look at you, my child. You are still here. You did not give up. You are standing, even if your knees are shaking. You are breathing, even if your chest still aches from the weight of it all. You have survived days you thought would break you. You have endured more than you thought possible. You may not see it yet, but you have grown. Your faith has grown. Your compassion has deepened. Your patience has stretched beyond what you believed possible. This season may have been heavy, but it produced endurance in you. It made you stronger. It made you wiser. It taught you to listen to my voice above all others. It taught you to wait, even when waiting hurt. You learned to trust me in the unknown. You learned that my promises do not fail, even when the world shakes. I know you have scars. Some are visible. Some are hidden in places only you and I can see. But those scars are not signs of defeat. They are reminders of how far you have come. They are proof that I carried you when you could not carry yourself. They are evidence that you survived what tried to destroy you. This endurance inside you is precious. It was not born in comfort. It was not formed in times of ease. It was forged in the fire of your challenges. It was shaped in the pressure of your pain. Endurance does not make life easy, but it gives you the strength to keep moving, even when the way is hard. It helps you take one more step, even when you do not see the end. It anchors your soul when everything around you feels unstable. I have seen every moment you chose love when anger was easier. I have seen you forgive, even when the hurt was deep. I have watched you bless others, even when you felt empty. I have witnessed your faithfulness in the small things. I am so proud of you, my child. You may not feel strong, but you are. You may not feel courageous, but you are. Endurance is not about perfection. Endurance is about not giving up, even when you are tired. Endurance is about standing, even when you feel like falling. Endurance is about showing up, even when you are afraid. I know you wish some things had been different, I know you wish certain prayers had already been answered, but I want you to trust me. Nothing is wasted. No pain is meaningless in my hands. Every lesson, every struggle, every delay is preparing you for what is coming. I have heard your prayers. I have collected your tears. I am working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are my beloved child, and I hold you close to my heart. The endurance formed in you will carry you into your next season. You will be able to help others walk through their own storms. You will be able to speak hope to the hopeless. You will be able to comfort the broken because you have known pain. You will shine with a strength that surprises even you. You will move forward with confidence because you know who holds your future. Let my peace fill you now. Let my love wash over your tired spirit. Let my presence remind you that you are never alone. The weight of this season will lift. Joy will return. New doors will open. You will laugh again. You will dream again. You will see the goodness of my hand in the land of the living. Do not be afraid. The night is ending. Morning is coming. What you learned in the dark will bless you in the light. You endured in secret will become a testimony of my faithfulness. Thank you for trusting me, even when you did not understand. Thank you for believing in my goodness, even when you saw only pain. I am with you always. I am for you, not against you. You are not behind. You are right where you need to be. The endurance produced in you is beautiful to me. It is your shield. It is your gift. It will prepare you for blessings greater than you can imagine. Stay close to me, my child. Do not look back in regret. Do not look around in fear. Look ahead with hope. I am making all things new. This season may have been heavy, but it produced endurance. And endurance will carry you into victory. You are loved. You are seen. You are chosen. You are mine. Rest in me. Trust in me. Your story is not over. I am writing a new chapter, and it is filled with grace, healing, and hope. God says, my dear child, grace will carry you the rest of the way. You do not have to walk alone. You do not have to rely on your own strength. You have come so far. Sometimes you feel tired. Sometimes the journey feels long. But I am here, and my grace is enough for you. Grace is my gift. Grace is my promise. Grace is me reaching out to hold your hand. When you feel weak, my grace will hold you up. When you are confused, my grace will guide your steps. When you make mistakes, my grace will cover you. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to have all the answers. You only need to trust that I am with you. There will be moments when you stumble. There will be days when you feel lost. But grace will find you. Grace will lift you. Grace will protect you. My dear child, you are precious to me. You are not alone on this journey. You are surrounded by my love. You are covered by my grace. Every step you take, I am walking beside you. Every tear you cry, I am collecting in my hands. I know you have worries. I know you have fears. But my grace is stronger than your fears. My grace is greater than your worries. You can rest in me. You can breathe deeply and let go. I have already made a way for you. Even if you cannot see it yet, it is there. Trust me, my child. I will never let you go. You may look back and see only struggles, but I see how grace carried you. I see how grace opened doors you never expected. I see how grace brought peace in the middle of storms. You may remember your failures, but I remember your faith. I remember your prayers. I remember every time you chose to believe, even when it was hard. My grace is not running out. My grace is endless, like the ocean. There is enough for today. There is enough for tomorrow. There is enough for every single step you have left to take. When you feel empty, Grace will fill you. When you are discouraged, grace will encourage you. When you feel like giving up, grace will give you new strength. My grace does not judge you. My grace does not shame you. My grace welcomes you as you are. My arms are always open. I love you with an everlasting love. Nothing can separate you from my grace. No mistake, no weakness, no past. I am here, and I will carry you. You do not have to earn my grace. You do not have to prove yourself to me. You are my child, and I love you. Rest in my love. Rest in my grace. Let me hold you. Let me lead you. Let me be your strength. There will be days when you cannot see the road ahead. There will be nights when you feel alone. But even then, my grace is there. Even then, my love surrounds you. I am working for you. I am fighting for you. I am making a way for you. There is nothing you can do to lose my love. There is nothing you can do to lose my grace. It is yours forever. You are never too far from me. You are never too broken for me. I see your heart. I know your story. I have a plan for you. My grace will carry you when you are tired. My grace will carry you when you are afraid. My grace will carry you when you do not know what to do next. You can lean on me. You can trust me. You can come to me with everything. No burden is too heavy for me. No question is too big. I am with you, always. When you look at your life, see how far you have come. See how grace brought you through before. See how my love never failed you. I have not changed. My grace is still enough. My love is still strong. You may not know what tomorrow holds, but you know who holds you. That is enough. Let go of fear. Let go of doubt. Let go of trying to do it all by yourself. Let grace carry you. Let me carry you. You do not have to be strong all the time. It is okay to rest. It is okay to be honest. It is okay to need help. My grace is your help. My grace is your comfort. My grace is your answer. You will make it. You will reach your destination, not by your own strength, but by my grace. There will be new blessings waiting for you. There will be new peace. There will be new joy. You will see the goodness of my hand. You will see that I am faithful. You will see that I am faithful. You will see that my promises are true. Every day, my grace is fresh. Every morning, my mercy is new. You do not walk alone. You never have. You never will. I am carrying you. I am covering you. I am loving you. No mountain is too high for my grace. No valley is too deep. No mistake is too great. You are safe in me. You are secure in my love. You are strong in my grace. My dear child, you are my treasure. You are my delight. I celebrate every step you take. I rejoice over you with singing. I am proud of you. Do not be afraid. Do not lose hope. My grace will carry you the rest of the way. When you feel weak, lean on me. When you feel lost, call my name. I will answer you. I will help you. I will never leave you. I will never give up on you. Grace is my promise to you. Grace is my gift to you. Grace will never fail you. So rest, my child. Rest in my arms. Rest in my love. Let grace carry you. Let grace finish what you started. Let grace finish what you started. Let grace be your guide. You are loved. You are cherished. You are mine. Grace will carry you the rest of the way. And when you arrive, you will know you were never alone. You will see that I was with you every step. You will see that grace was always enough. God says, my dear child, you were not meant to stay bound in confusion. You were not meant to live your days wondering if love was real. I see how you have questioned. I see how you have doubted your own worth. I see how your heart has searched for truth in a world that can be cold. You have carried questions that felt too heavy to ask. You have wondered if love was something for other people, but not for you. You have seen broken promises. You have felt empty after being let down. You have loved others deeply and sometimes felt alone in return. You have searched for a love that heals, a love that does not leave. You have looked for meaning in words and gestures, trying to find something real. Sometimes you have tried to earn love. Sometimes you have changed yourself, hoping to be accepted. But, my child, you were not created to live in fear of not being loved. You were not created to wonder if your heart mattered. You were not born to walk through life feeling unseen. I made you in love. I shaped you with care. My love for you is older than time. My love for you is not just a feeling. My love for you is not fragile. My love for you does not change with the weather or fade with time. You do not have to guess if my love is real. You do not have to question your value. You do not have to wonder if you belong. You belong to me. You are my beloved child. You are wanted. You are chosen. You are held. You are never alone. When you question if love is real, look to me. When you wonder if you matter, hear my voice. My love is the truest thing about you. My love does not depend on how good you are. My love is not based on what you do or how much you achieve. You cannot lose my love. You cannot outrun my love. You cannot be forgotten by me. You are not invisible to me. I see every part of you. I know your story. I know what hurt you. I know who left you. I know who left you. I know what you still hope for, even when you do not say it out loud. You are precious to me. I did not create you to wander in confusion. I did not create you to question your worth. I created you for love. I created you for peace. I created you to know you are cherished. You do not have to fight for my affection. You do not have to prove yourself to be worthy. You do not have to beg to be seen. You are already seen. You are already known. You are already loved. I love you when you are strong. I love you when you are weak. I love you when you are certain. I love you when you are confused. There is no place you can go where my love cannot find you. There is no mistake you can make that my love will not cover. There is no fear too deep for my love to reach. You are not too much. You are not too little. You are exactly as I made you. You are enough. You are loved, just as you are. Do not let confusion tie your heart in knots. Do not let doubt take away your peace. I am not like those who left. I am not like those who hurt you. I do not love with conditions. I do not love with limits. My love is perfect. My love is patient. My love is kind. You do not have to hide from me. You do not have to pretend with me. I know you. I love you. When you cry, I am near. When you question, I listen. When you cannot find the words, I hear your heart. I long for you to rest in my love. I long for you to trust that my love is true. You can be honest with me. You can bring your fears and doubts to me. I am not afraid of your questions. I am not disappointed by your struggle. I want to bring clarity to your confusion. I want to bring light to your darkness. I want to give you peace for your anxious thoughts. I want to show you that real love is possible. Real love is patient. Real love forgives. Real love protects. Real love believes. Real love never gives up. I am your real love. I am your constant. I am your home. I am your constant. I am your home. I am your safe place. You do not have to look for love in places that leave you empty. You do not have to settle for less than you deserve. You deserve to be loved well. You deserve to be loved fully. You deserve to know what it means to belong. Let my love fill the spaces inside you. Let my love heal the places that hurt. Let my love remind you who you are. You are my masterpiece. You are my joy. You are my delight. Do not stay bound in confusion, my child. Come to me. Let me hold you. Let me remind you that love is real. Let me show you that my love is everlasting. My love will never fail you. My love will never leave you. You can trust me. You can trust my heart for you. When you wonder if love is real, remember the cross. Remember the price I paid to make you mine. Remember that I gave everything to bring you close. You are worth everything to me. You always have been. You always will be. Take a deep breath. Rest in my arms. Let go of fear. Let go of confusion. Let go of wondering if you are loved. You are loved. You are chosen. You are safe. You belong. You do not have to keep searching. You do not have to keep questioning. My love is here. My love is now. My love is forever. You were not meant to stay bound in confusion. You were not meant to wonder if love was real. You were created for love. You were created for joy. You were created for peace. And you will know that love is real because I am real. I am with you, always. I am for you, always. I am for you, always. And my love will carry you, always. My dear child, you do not have to wander anymore. You do not have to wake up every morning with questions that weigh your heart down. I want you to wake up with hope. I want you to open your eyes and feel secure in my love. I want you to know that no mistake from your past can erase your place in my heart. Every day is a new beginning with me. Every morning, my love meets you like the sunrise, fresh, warm, and faithful. If the world feels uncertain, let my love be your certainty. If people have disappointed you, let my love restore your trust. My love will never be taken away from you. You do not have to fight for a place in my presence. You already belong here. I want to fill your days with joy that does not depend on your circumstances. I want to fill your heart with peace that does not fade when life gets hard. I want you to look in the mirror and see someone who is deeply loved, not for what you do, not for what you have, but simply because you are mine. Your heart was made for love, not for fear, not for confusion, not for emptiness. You were created to know joy. You were created to experience deep, safe love that never fades. I know it's hard to trust when others have broken your heart, but my love is different. My love can heal what was broken. My love can make you whole again. You may feel lost, but you are not lost to me. You may feel forgotten, but I have never forgotten you. I know your voice. I know your laugh. I know your dreams. I know your tears. I am with you through every lonely night. I am with you in every moment of silence. Even when you feel like no one sees you, I see you. Even when you feel like you are on your own, I am beside you. You do not have to hide your pain from me. You do not have to hide your questions. Bring everything to me. Let me lift the weight from your heart. Let me show you how much you mean to me. Let me teach you that real love does not hurt, and it does not leave you alone. Real love forgives. Real love heals. Real love protects. I am real love. I am steady and faithful. My love is your safe place. My love is your anchor in every storm. You can let down your walls now. You can let your heart rest. You can trust that I am not going anywhere. I am not leaving you. Not now. Not ever. When you walk through dark valleys, I walk with you. When you celebrate, I rejoice with you. When you are too tired to pray, I still listen to your heart. You are never too much for me. You are never a burden. You are never in the way. I delight in being with you. I rejoice over you with singing. I hold you close when you feel weak. I speak peace to your anxious mind. You are my treasure, my joy, my beloved child. Let my love sink deep into every place that hurts. Let my love fill the emptiness you have carried. Let my love show you that you are not hard to love. You are easy to love, because I made you, because you are mine. Let me rewrite the story of your heart. Let me heal the places that were wounded. Let me give you new hope for the future. When you think about love, think of me. When you wonder if you matter, look to me. I will always be here. I will always love you. If you feel like you have nothing left, I will give you all you need. If you feel like you cannot go on, I will carry you. If you feel like you are falling, I will catch you. I am your constant. I am your promise. I am your healer. I am your safe place. You do not have to be afraid to love again. You do not have to be afraid to open your heart. I will protect you. I will guide you. I will give you wisdom. I will bring the right people into your life. I will remove the ones who do not treat you well. You are worthy of good love. You are worthy of kindness. You are worthy of joy. Every lie that told you otherwise is broken in my presence. Every shame that weighed you down is lifted by my grace. Every doubt that whispered you were unlovable is silenced by my truth. You are loved. You are chosen. You are precious. This is the truth I want you to carry. Let it become the song of your soul. Let it bring peace to your mind. Let it bring rest to your heart. Whenever confusion comes, run to me. Whenever you question your worth, remember my cross. Whenever you feel alone, listen for my gentle whisper. I am always near. I will never leave you. Nothing can separate you from my love. No distance, no mistake, no failure. You are safe with me. You can dream again. You can love again. You can trust again. Let me lead you out of confusion. Let me walk you into freedom. Let me fill your life with the certainty of real love. You are my child. You are my delight. You are my forever love. Never doubted, not for a moment. You were never meant to stay bound in confusion. You were always meant to be free in my love. And my love is forever. With all my heart, God,